Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components. We're in Mustang Gym on the campus of Lynchburg Clay High School in scenic Lynchburg, Ohio. Chris Blanton joining me shortly will be Mr. Ryan Dotson, Brandon Rigdon on the TV production, and Sarah Rigdon back in the studio doing the producing there. Got a regular season finale here, a shack matchup as the Ripley Lady Blue Jays come in and visit the Lynchburg Clay Lady Mustangs. When we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show, we'll talk about the teams, the rosters, the starters, and much, much more as we continue here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Welcome back to Lynchburg Clay High School as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Chris Blanton joining me shortly will be Mr. Ryan Dotson. Let's take a look at the Ripley Lady Jays coming into the record of 9-12. They are 3-9 in the league. They've lost their 6 in a row before their last win over Portsmouth Clay. They played Tuesday night, 51-39. Coming in with a little bit of a losing streak other than that win. Second-year coach Rabbit Littleton has a solid squad who just have had problems all year closing out games, getting those wins. They're better than their record shows, and we'll talk about them as we go on through the night. They're sitting in 5th place in Division I. They're 2 games behind Lynchburg Clay and West Union, so this win tonight will not move them, unfortunately, up in the standings at all. Just a win for, prosperity there. They're scoring 48.4 points per game on offense. That's 3rd best offense in the league. Again, better than their record shows, but giving up 48 points on defense. They're led by a couple seniors. Raquel Hackney is the leading scorer, scoring 15 points a game, 4th best in the league. And senior Brooklyn Manning is scoring 13.9 points per game and also getting 7.7 rebounds a game. That's good enough for 5th place tonight. Brooklyn scored her 1,000th point earlier in the season, a game against Fayetteville, and we're hoping for more of that tonight from Miss Hackney. Their next game is a tournament matchup on Monday night. They play at Fairfield. The Lady Lions will host them in a tournament matchup between Shack foes. Unfortunately for the Shack, one of those teams will have to go home for the night to end their season. That's on February 16th. Let's take a look at the roster from the Ripley Lady Jays. And joining me now is Mr. Ryan Dotson. Ryan?
Yeah, Chris, good to be with you here tonight. Good to have everybody here, and a big, like you said, a final in the Shack girls basketball as both teams look to get geared up for the tournaments. Let's take a look at the Ripley Blue Jays roster visiting here tonight. They come in under Coach Brian Rabbit Littleton in his 2nd year, assisted by Jimmy Campbell, Elaine Manning, Kent Moore, Athletic Director Mr. Mike Cooper, the Principal Chris Young, Superintendent Jamie Wilkins. They will be carrying 4 freshmen, 4 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 3 seniors on their roster tonight. Wearing number 1, she's injured in street clothes tonight, Sophia Miller. She is a 5'5 freshman. Lindsay Diatley wears number 4. She's a 5'5 junior. Justice Craycraft, she wears number 5. She's 5'5 and she's a sophomore. A senior at 5'9, number 10, Callie Foltz. Jenna Wilkins, she is a 5'4 freshman. She wears number 12. Amaya Enlow, a 5'5 sophomore. She wears number 14. Presley Hamilton, she wears number 20. She's 5'4", she's a freshman. Number 21, Aubrey May, she's a 5'5 sophomore. A 5'4 junior wearing number 23, Abby Taylor. Brooklyn Manning wears number 24. She's a 5'7", she is a senior. A 5'6 freshman wearing 25, Alyssa Tucker. A 5'9 senior, she wears number 30, Raquel Hackney. Number 33, Caitlin Lacey. She's 5'7". She's a sophomore. Rounding out that roster for the Ripley Lady Jays, wearing number 3, Jasmine Young. She is a 5'7" junior.
Thank you, Ryan. We'll take a short break, and we'll continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show and take a look at the Lynchburg Lady Mustangs after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
Back to Lynchburg Clay High School as we get ready for the tip-off between the Ripley Lady Jays and the Lynchburg Lady Mustangs. Let's take a look at Lynchburg now. The Lady Mustangs come in with a record of 7-13. They are 5-7 in the league. They're tied for third place in Division I with West Union, sitting 4.5 games out of first place. They've won 2 of their last 3, but their last game was a loss to Bethel. That was a week ago. Last week they played Bethel, 67-45 that loss. They're scoring 44.1 points per game on offense, but giving up 49.9 points on defense. The problem has been keeping athletes healthy all year long, and on the roster they've been playing a little shorthanded most of the season, and that's been showing with that depth that they cannot put out there because of that. Head coach Whitney Lewis is in her 15th season at the helm of the Lady Mustangs and has a relatively young team, only one senior with considerable playing time. They're led in scoring by Lily Ferguson, a sophomore, at 12.6 points per game, and junior Addie Carraher scoring 10.3 points per game. Their next game is going to be a tournament matchup here at home against Paint Valley. That game will be on Monday night. We'll have that on 99.5, and hopefully they'll be bringing home a win and moving on in the tournament. Let's take a look at the roster now of the Lady Mustangs. Joining me once again, Mr. Ryan Dotson. Ryan?
Yeah, Chris, let's take a look at it. You mentioned that record for Lynchburg. I believe West Union has got the same record as Lynchburg, West Union has one more game to play against White Oak, league game. So this could be a battle for third in the big school, So a very important game here, I guess, if you're a Lynchburg. Let's take a look at those Lady Mustangs who come in under coach Whitney Lewis in her 15th year, assisted by Lexi Waits, athletic director Mark Faust, principal Jacob Zink, and superintendent Jack Fisher. On their roster tonight, as Chris mentioned, a young group, 4 freshmen, 3 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 2 seniors. Wearing number 0, Lizzie Hall. She is a 5'8 sophomore. A 5'4 sophomore. Wearing number 2, Lily Ferguson. Savannah Bell wears number 3. She's 5'4 and a junior. A 5'4 senior who just got recognized that on the court wears number 4, Jocelyn Rocky. And another senior, Ava McLaughlin, wears number 10. She is a 5-foot senior. Wearing number 12, Bristol McLean. She's a 5'7 freshman. Another freshman at 5'4 wears number 14, Kendra Doss. Wearing number 15, Everleigh Berry. She's a 5'7 freshman. A 5'2 freshman, number 22, Scarlett McClue. A 5'8 junior wearing number 23, Madison McMullen. Wearing number 31, Jocelyn Brown. She's a 5'8 sophomore, and rounding out their roster, wearing number 33, Addie Carraher. She is a 5'7 junior.
All right, thank you, Ryan. We got some games coming up for you tomorrow and Saturday, and then tournament action starts next week for the girls. Tomorrow night, we got Peebles visiting West Union. That game will be on C103. And New Richmond will visit Western Brown. That game on 99.5. On Saturday, a couple other boys games. Those are both games tomorrow night. Boys games on Saturday. North Adams will visit Eastern. That game on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. And Peebles will visit Fairfield. That game on C103. We'll take a short break as they get ready to honor America here at Lynchburg Clay High School. We'll come back and wrap up the Southern Hills Community Bank's tip-off show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love never looks so good. This Valentine's Day, treat your special someone to a delicious heart-shaped surprise from Snappy. Get a one-topping heart-shaped pizza and a small Cinnabread for just $14.99. Perfect for sharing the love and the pizza. Hurry in, this sweet deal is only available this week. So whether you're celebrating with a date, friends, or family, make it a Valentine's to remember. Order on the app or at snappytomato.com. It'll be love at first bite. Limited time offer. See store for details.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
Welcome back to Lynchburg Clay High School as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components. Those lineups that you heard earlier were brought to you by Magulac Tire Service. Ryan, let's take a look and see who's starting and who the referees are. Again, brought to you by Magulac Tire Service.
Yeah, the starters for the visitors tonight here, the Ripley Lady Jays, wearing number 10, Callie Foltz. She is a 5'9" senior. Wearing number 12, Jenna Wilkins, a 5'4" freshman. Brooklyn Manning, she wears number 24. She's a 5'7" senior. Alyssa Tucker, she's a 5'6" freshman. She wears number 25. And also starting for the Ripley Lady Jays, wearing number 30, Raquel Hackney. She is a 5'9" senior, and I guess we could give it a little mention there. Miss Hackney closing in on 1,000 points. Could actually hit that here tonight.
I would think so, but we'll see. She's going to have a good night, but yeah, hopefully. And who we got starting for Lynchburg?
The starters for Lynchburg tonight will be number 2, Lily Ferguson. She is a 5'4" sophomore. Jocelyn Rocky, she wears number 4. She's 5'4" senior. Wearing number 10, Ava McLaughlin. She is a 5' senior. She wears number 10. Number 23, Madison McMullen. She's a 5'8" junior. And rounding out the starters, number 33, Addie Caraher, a 5'7" junior.
All right, and the referees tonight,
the officials
Ryan?
calling this game tonight is Mr. John Beery, P.D. Seaman, and Toby Wallingford.
Nice crew there for us here, up here in Lynchburg tonight on a late evening, Thursday evening.
An elite crew. I think
Yeah.
P.D. Seaman's just like a fine wine, and he just gets better with age.
This is Ryan, this is a rematch from January 8th earlier this year. Ripley defeated Lynchburg Clay. That game down, of course, down to Ripley. 58-47 was that score, 11-point win for Ripley. Raquel Hackney had 23 points in that game, 9 rebounds, and Manning had 18 points and 9 rebounds. And then Lily Ferguson led the scorers for Lynchburg Clay with 12 points. McMullen chipped in 10. What the key was in that game, I thought, and what I think we'll see tonight and see if it's any different. Ripley goes 8 for 10 from the free throw line, and Lynchburg goes 2 for 8 from the free throw line. That's a big swing there, 6 points difference. And the other thing was, I think Lynchburg went 1 for 9 from three-point range.
Yeah, and we've always said down at Ripley it's a little challenging to shoot down at Ripley, with the space under the basket. So that's a good point, Chris. 1 for 9 down there, and shooting woes. Probably not going to shoot that bad here in their home court.
No, and you got two teams at the bottom of the standings and really nothing to play for as far as other than pride at this point. They've got the tournament draws already done and seedings. So it's just one of those games for pride. But I think we got a really good matchup here ahead of us.
Oh, I do. And, both teams probably want to pick up a little momentum going into Monday night. I'm sure these schools will probably have a little Sunday afternoon walkthrough to get ready for Monday night. But I don't figure there'll be school Monday either. Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see how they teams play.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I never did like that non-routine part.
Yeah, got a couple experienced coaches here who are going to get their teams ready for tonight, but still look ahead to the next game. That'll wrap up the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show, and we're ready for tipping here. And the ball's up, and Ripley will control the tip here. They're going left to right across your radio dial, wearing their away blue uniforms with white numerals outlined in black. Lynchburg in their white home uniforms with black numerals outlined in gold.
Looks like Lynchburg comes out in a little bit of a 2-3 zone.
A lot of rotation by the Lady Jays. First shot goes up and in. It's Callie Foltz with the first basket. Ripley leads here. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ferguson with the ball, drives out, kicks it outside to Caraher. Caraher drives in. Her shot's off the mark. Rebound goes to Ripley, and we'll go the other direction as Hackney has it. She crosses midcourt. She goes all the way in for a layup. Can't fall. And a rebound goes to Caraher, and Lynchburg will take it back the other direction. Ball goes down into the corner, stolen away by Hackney. That'll be a turnover for Lynchburg. And Lynchburg steals it right back, gets it back from Foltz. Now they got it Ferguson out on the outside, and they go down to the corner to McMullen. McMullen drives around their defender. Stolen away, though. Wilkins comes up with it. Wilkins, the freshman, getting some playing time in place of Lizzie Hall, who's out with an injury tonight. Ball gets tipped out of bounds by Ferguson, and it's not, I said Hall, I meant Sophia Miller for the Lady Jays. That ball was tipped out of bounds by Ferguson. It'll stay Ripley ball.
Chris, this game's got a little bit up tempo here to start the game out a little bit. Several turnovers, but it looks like both teams trying to get it up and down the court real quick.
And there's another turnover as the ball tries to go inside to Foltz. It's stolen away by the Mustangs, and we'll go back the other direction. Ferguson has it, guarded by Wilkins. Ferguson gets around her, kicks it outside to Rocky. Rocky takes it down to the foul line, now kicks it outside to McLaughlin. Now back to Rocky. Rocky will reset the offense. 2-0, Ripley leads here early on. First 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball's almost stolen away by Alyssa Tucker, but can't control it. It'll go out of bounds.
Ripley continues to play that swarming man-to-man defense, as Coach Rabbit Littleton emphasizes down at Ripley. I did see him go to zone a couple times earlier this year, but predominantly likes man-to-man. We're going to have another turnover against the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, McMullen collects the inbounds pass, but steps on the line and goes out of bounds. We'll go back toward Ripley direction now.
We talked about, Chris, 8-day layoff here for Lynchburg. Seems a little weird here late in the year to have 8 days with all the snow breaks, but.
And a shot goes off the mark, but it's a nice pass, and that goes down to Raquel Hackney for a bucket. Make it 4-0.
We wondered how Lynchburg would come out taking care of the ball here early going.
Well, the other thing on the other flip side of that is Ripley just plays on Tuesday, which is unusual for the girls teams having a 2-day layoff, and that may affect Ripley too. So we'll see how those two positions go. Ball gets tied up on the floor. It'll be a jump ball, dual possession. It'll stay Lynchburg ball. Caraher gets it inbounds, gets it to Rocky. Rocky takes it all the way into the paint. Layup is good. 4-2 now as the ball as Lynchburg gets up on the board. Ripley leads by 2. 5 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Hackney in the paint. Gets it tipped away, and it's stolen by Lynchburg. Another turnover for Ripley. And she gets double teamed right off the bat. That'll be Caraher. She's able to get it out to her teammate. Yep, and they're going to get it across midcourt, and that'll be to McMullen. McMullen gets it down, and it's stolen away by Brooklyn Manning. A little sloppiness from both teams right now, or tough defense, either way you look at it. Not a lot of scoring yet, and a lot of going back and forth. And shots up by Foltz, hits off the mark. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Up ahead goes to McLaughlin. Shot up from the baseline's no good. Rebound goes to Hackney, and she'll take it back.
7 early turnovers, 4 and 3 for both teams here in the early going.
3 from Manning from the corner is no good. Rebound in there, crashed by Hackney, but controlled by the Mustangs. Up ahead to Ferguson. Ferguson can't handle the pass. Goes out of bounds. It'll be another turnover.
Checking into the game for Ripley is number 23, Abby Taylor. She is going to replace Callie Foltz.
Abby Taylor had a nice JV game here. The JV game was won by Ripley. 7-point victory. I think it was 37-30 or 27-20. 3 from Manning from the wing. It's off the mark. Rebound goes to Caraher. We'll go the other way. After the game, we'll get inside the game with our winning coach and the Coach's Comment Show presented by ACRMC Family Medicine. Down to the baseline goes Caraher. That is McMullen. She lays it up and in. We got a tie ball game at 4-piece. 4 minutes to go. This scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union, your tax professionals. 3 from Manning from the wing. No. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Lynchburg. Up ahead to Ferguson. She kicks it back out to Caraher. Caraher gets the ball stolen by Manning. Manning gives it to Taylor. Taylor lays it up and in. 6-4 now. Ripley leads by 2.
Good transition layup for Abby Taylor. Give her first 2 points on the night.
Rocky brings it up for the Mustangs. Guarded by Taylor. Now gets it over to McMullen. McMullen swings it out, kicks it to Ferguson. Ferguson into the paint. Shots off the mark. Rebound by Taylor. Ripley has it now. Up ahead, and she traveled, didn't she? Yeah. Trying for a baseball pass and took too many steps to get it wound up.
Replacing Addie Caraher for Lynchburg will be Savannah Bell, the 5'4 junior. She comes in.
Prepare for the stars to align. The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is set for Saturday, March 28th at North Adams High School. Join us as we honor the seniors of 2026. Down underneath it goes and stolen away by Ripley. That'll be Wilkins coming up with it. She gets across midcourt, gets it up ahead to Taylor. Taylor pump fakes on the 3, gets it out to her teammate Manning. Manning drives in, gets tripped up, loses control. Ball goes to Lynchburg. Up ahead now to McLaughlin. McLaughlin lays it up and in, and we got tied again at 6.
Ava McLaughlin with her first 2 points on the night. The senior averaging 5 a game.
Thanks to First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. Learn more about First State Bank at your local branch in Southern Ohio or Northern Kentucky, or online at fsbforme.com. Shot from Ripley is no good as the long 3 rebound goes all the way back across midcourt. Crowd in by Lynchburg. They get it. Shot inside is no good. Rebound goes down underneath to McMullen, and she puts it up and in, and Lynchburg takes an 8-6 lead.
Madison McMullen doing some good work on the post. Give her 4 points.
Final 2 minutes here of this opening quarter. Lynchburg leading by a score of 8-6 over Ripley. Shot from the wing is Manning, Brooklyn Manning, and she hits it, make it 9-8. Ripley retakes the lead. I think we're going to have a lot of back and forth tonight, Ryan, as we get through this
game. It seems
game.
like it's going up and down. Might come out to who's got the most legs at the late game here.
And there's a shot from the corner. That's Madison McMullen with a 3-pointer, and she hits it, make it 11-9, Lynchburg Clay.
Madison McMullen shot it 3 times, made all 3. She leads all scorers with 7 points.
And there's a nice layup for Raquel Hackney there to make it tied it up at 11 again.
Raquel with 4 points here in the first quarter for Ripley.
Yeah, we say we're going to go back and forth, and what's going to happen, and it's one of those little sports announcers isms where you say, I think whoever scores the last is probably going to be the winner.
Yes, as Ava McLaughlin with another bucket inside. Give her 4 points.
Under a minute to go now here in this opening quarter, 13-11. Lynchburg leading. Taylor has it, gets it over into Manning's hands. Manning dribbles around, kicks it back out to Wilkins. 40 seconds on the clock. Manning has it again. There's a steal by Lily Ferguson. Lily's going to take it all the way up and in. And Lynchburg takes a 4-point lead. Now it's 15-11. 25 seconds now. Basketball and Snappy Tomato Pizza are the perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union, Seaman, and Maysville, and download the free Snappy app for delicious perks. There's a drive by Alyssa Tucker. She gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
That foul is going to be charged against Madison McMullen. That is going to be her first. Checking in for Ripley, we have a trio checking in. Justice Craycraft, she wears number 5. Wearing number 4, Lindsay Diatley. And also checking, I believe, back in
Callie Foltz.
is Callie Foltz for Ripley.
And I was wrong. It's not a shooting foul. It'll be on the floor. 18 seconds to go. Ripley gets it inbounds. Goes out to Taylor. Taylor dribbles around, kicks it outside to Craycraft. Craycraft gets around the defender. 8 seconds on the clock. Now to Taylor in the corner. They get it inside to Foltz. Foltz takes it up. Can't hit the shot. Misses the rebound. Lily Ferguson with the rebound. And that's how the clock ends. And we'll end the quarter. 15-11 is your score. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vance buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star Games and the All-Star Cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Haysrup up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
Scored the last 4 points of the quarter. Ripley will begin the second quarter with the ball here. Manning out there with Craycraft, Taylor, Foltz, and Lindsay Diatley. And there's a three from the wing by Craycraft. Is no good. Rebound goes to Diatley. She can't hold on to it. Stolen away in the pass up ahead to Karaher. She can't chase it down, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover. Ferguson out there with Karaher as well as Savannah Bell, Madison McMullen, and missing one other player, and that would be number 4, Jocelyn Rocky.
7 first quarter turnovers for Lynchburg. Definitely something Coach Whitney Lewis definitely probably talked about there at the break. Take care of the ball.
They try to get it inside to Foltz, but it's stolen away by McMullen. And Manning tips it out, or Hackney tips it out of bounds. It'll stay Lynchburg ball. Just as Barry Chevrolet can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we'll give you the keys to the second half with the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. Lily Ferguson with it here.
Looks like Ripley falling back into a little bit of zone action here.
He heard you talking about him.
Yeah.
So I'll show him over at the radio station. Lynchburg showing patience, trying to get it inside. They do get it to McMullen. She takes it up. No good. Shot is rebounded by Taylor. Foltz ends up with it and gets it up ahead to Diatley. Diatley can't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for Ripley.
2 quick turnovers here for Ripley in the quarter.
6 minutes, 53 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It still remains 15-11. Lynchburg leading by 4.
Slowly see more and more zone defenses played, I feel, Chris. What do you think?
I know. I've always seen a little bit, but yeah, you seem to get away a lot from the man defense, and not sure what, I'm not in the coaching realms. I have no idea what the purpose is. And there's a nice shot from Addie Carraher, a three-pointer. It's up and good.
It's definitely not to give up the three-point shot like that. But I think some teams are playing some zone and forcing some teams to shoot the perimeter a little bit.
And see, I think it would be me. You want to attack that middle and try to get whoever's there to in foul trouble, and you keep on driving until you can't.
I would agree. Going to have a foul against Lynchburg. That's going to be charged against Lily Ferguson. That is going to be her first. Brooklyn Manning is going to check back in for Ripley, replacing Justice Craycraft.
18-11 is the score. A 7-point lead for Lynchburg is the largest by either team. They get it inside to Foltz, but Foltz can't handle it, and it's stolen away by Lynchburg. Rocky has it, gets it up ahead to Ferguson. Ferguson tries the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Manning, and we'll go back the other direction. They get it up the head to Hackney. Hackney has a lane. She takes a layup, up and in.
Kel Hackney with her third 2-point field goal on the game. Give her 6 points to lead Ripley in scoring.
Ferguson has it over on the other wing. She's guarded by Dialli. Now they get down to the corner to Carraher. Guarded by Foltz. Now back out top to Ferguson. They look inside to McMullen. She shoots it. She makes it off the glass. Make it 20-13.
Madison McMullen is earning her pay down in the post. She's got 9 down in the post to lead the scoring for Lynchburg.
3 from Dialli's off the mark. Rebounded by Lynchburg. Will go the other direction. Ferguson has a little Euro step. Layup, no good. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds. It'll be Ripley ball.
Checking back in for Lynchburg will be Ava McLaughlin. She is going to replace Lily Ferguson. And also checking back in, I do believe, Chris, was Alyssa Tucker. She's checking back in for Ripley.
She'll replace Abby Taylor. Give Taylor a break.
Yes.
Begin your pathway to completion today with Southern State Community College at sscc.edu. Thanks to Southern State for sponsoring our basketball coverage. Ball goes inside to Manning. Manning can't hit. Gets the ball to Hackney. Hackney on the rebound. And she tries to force up a shot. Can't control the ball. Loses it out of bounds. It'll be Lynchburg ball.
That was one of them plays where I think Callie Foltz didn't realize she was so open to shoot it. Coach Littleton wanting her to shoot it. She made a nice pass to Brooklyn Manning.
I think with Ripley's size advantage, they really need to get it into Foltz, but Foltz can't seem to get open or can't seem to get it under control in there. And hopefully that's something she can fix in the second half. Long three by, nice roll in there for Addie Carraher. Another three-pointer for her, and that's up to a 10-point lead now. It's 23-13, excuse me. And the ball stolen away by Lynchburg. Going the other direction is Jocelyn Rocky. Layup is up and in. 25-13. And Coach Littleton seen enough. He calls a timeout. And we'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
To Lynchburg High School as we are ready to get back underway. A 12-point lead now for Lynchburg, 25-13, just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter as Ripley has the ball after a timeout. We got a three straight away from Wilkins. It's short off the rim and rebounded by McLaughlin. She gets it up ahead, and here's another three from Caraher up, and it's good.
She's been hot. She stays hot. She's got 9. She's 3 for 3 for downtown.
That is a 15-point lead for Lynchburg now. They have doubled up on Ripley. Wilkins has it on the wing for the Jays. Gets it over to Manning for a three from the wing. It's no good. There goes Wilkins, gets the rebound. She'll pull it back out and gets it to Manning again. She'll take another three from the other wing. And it's short. Rebound chased down by Wilkins, but she can't control it. Lynchburg's able to come up with it. But Wilkins with a nice hustle steals it from McLaughlin behind. And wow, Wilkins is all over the place on that series. She gets fouled.
That foul's going to be charged against Ava McLaughlin. That is going to be her first, team first.
Just a second under 3 minutes remaining. 28-13 is your score. This scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. Here comes a three from Alyssa Tucker. It's no good. Rebound goes to Manning. Manning gets it out to Wilkins. Wilkins gets it back to Tucker. Now they go underneath to Hackney. Hackney's shot is up, no good. She'll go to the free throw line. I said that. I might be wrong again.
That foul is going to be charged against Ava McLaughlin. That's 2 quick fouls she just picked up.
Didn't it seem like she was in the shooting?
I thought they might have been able to give her. Ava's going to be replaced by Lily Ferguson with 2 fouls.
Ball comes inbounds to Wilkins. 28-13 the score, 15-point lead for Lynchburg here early on in this first half.
That was definitely a good look Ripley got in the post for Hackney, though.
They did.
Definitely want to try to get some high-low going, get something off that baseline. Try to use the size a little bit to help you here.
Go inside to Fultz. Yep, they try to get it to Manning. It's tipped over, to Hackney, but Manning comes up with a loose ball. Her shot's off the mark. Rebound goes to Lily Ferguson. She brings it back the other direction. Gives it to Caraher. Caraher inside the paint. No good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Ferguson. Now around to Rocky for three. It's no good. Rebound goes to Ripley. That was Alyssa Tucker with that rebound. Over to Wilkins. Minute 55 left on the clock. Now out top to Tucker again. Now they rotate it around. Manning has it. She's going underneath to Fultz. Fultz kicks it back out to Tucker for three. It's off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lynchburg ball. Listen, just before each game, before the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show and the Magulac Tire Service starting lineups, just before each and every matchup. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. 28-13 is your score. Lynchburg up. Nice pass inside to Ferguson. Ferguson left-handed layup is good. That was a nice look by McLaughlin to get it down underneath to Ferguson. Or by Rocky, I believe.
Lily Ferguson with 4 points here for the Lady Mustangs.
Wilkins has it. Cross-court pass now to Manning. Now inside to, no, excuse me, that was to Tucker, then to Manning. Stolen away. Now Lynchburg has it. Ferguson has it. Gets it down to Savannah Bell. Savannah Bell gets trapped. Gets a shot off. It's no good. Rebound goes to Ripley. Long pass up ahead to Manning. Let's see what Manning does with it. She gets it down to the baseline. And there's a foul.
Player control foul. It's going to be against Raquel Hackney. That is going to be her first.
I think I said Manning. I meant Hackney. I'm getting those two confused on it. I apologize.
It's easy to do. Easy to do. Checking in Abby Taylor. She is going to check back in. She is going to replace Callie Fultz.
There is a lot of frustration with this Ripley Lady Blue Jays team right now. Not getting what they want on the floor, making it happen. And we saw it there, and Hackney slammed that ball down after she got called for the offensive foul. 40 seconds on the clock here remaining here in the first half.
Nice
inside,
cut.
Goes inside to McMullen. McMullen can't finish with it. Ball's on the ground. And what do we got here? We got a foul? No, we got it out of bounds.
White was out of bounds there. Yeah. Yeah,
Nope.
Chris, you're frustrated or having a hard time hearing this second quarter to score, and we used to tell the girls during a timeout how to eat an apple, one bite at a time.
Yep.
There's no 10 or 15-point shots.
Yep.
If you're Ripley, just got to try to find some good looks.
You can't score 17 until you score 15.
There you go.
Oh, and there's a nice look from Manning. She lays it up but can't get it, but she'll go to the free throw line. Almost went in for a three-point play.
That foul's going to be charged against Savannah Bell. That is going to be her first. It's going to send Brooklyn Manning to the free throw line. Brooklyn comes in on the year shooting 78% from the free throw line.
I think this is our first free throws of the evening, isn't it?
I would agree.
30-14 now as the first free throw is good.
Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the rim and get a team going a little bit as she connects on both of them.
30-15 now. 20 seconds on the clock now as Rocky has it, gets it up ahead to Bell. Now back to Rocky. To Carraher. Now back up top to Rocky. 10 seconds on the clock. Carraher has it. Down to the corner to Ferguson. Back to Carraher. They're leaving her wide open. She's going to shoot that three, and it's in and out. Wow. 2 seconds now. Wilkins going to half court. Nope, they don't get a shot off. And that's how we'll end the first half. The score is 30-15. Lynchburg leading by 15. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
Welcome back to Lynchburg Clay High School. It's the Barry's Chevrolet halftime report. The score here at halftime, Lynchburg leading over the Ripley Lady Jays by a score of 30-15. We'll hear some stats here in a little bit as soon as Ryan is caught up. But what you're going to hear, I think, is some major shooting woes for the Ripley Lady Jays. They started out early on as the leaders in this game. They broke out to a 6-4 lead. Lynchburg tied it up, and then the teams traded scores. And at one point it was tied again at 11. Then Lynchburg scored the last 4 points of the second quarter, or the first quarter, to take a 15-11 lead into the second quarter. Then Lynchburg went on a run there in that second quarter. They ultimately outscored Ripley in that second quarter 15-4, outscoring them by 11 points in that second quarter to get them to this lead now where they are at 30-15, a 15-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. Coming up tomorrow night, we got boys action here on our radio stations. Peebles will take on West Union at West Union. That game will be on C103. And New Richmond will visit Western Brown, that game on 99.5. On Saturday, boys action again. North Adams will visit Eastern, that game on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. And Peebles will take on Fairfield, that game on C103. On Monday, we'll carry a couple of the tournament games we'll have here for you from these girls' shack teams. One of them will be back here at Lynchburg Clay as Paint Valley will visit Lynchburg Clay, that game on 99.5. And then Ripley will go to Fairfield in a battle of shack opponents, that game on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. The other tournament game that night will not be broadcast. That'll be Peebles going up to Belpre. That'll be a long night for Peebles, win or lose. We'll take another short break. We'll come back right after this, and Ryan will give you some stats, and we'll talk a little bit about this game and these two teams and see what's going on in the second half. We'll continue the Barry Chevrolet halftime report right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love never looks so good. This Valentine's Day, treat your special someone to a delicious heart-shaped surprise from Snappy. Get a one-topping heart-shaped pizza and a small Cinnabread for just $14.99. Perfect for sharing the love and the pizza. Hurry in, this sweet deal is only available this week. So whether you're celebrating with a date, friends, or family, make it a Valentine's to remember. Order on the app or at snappytomato.com. It'll be love at first bite. Limited time offer. See store for details.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
Both Madison McMullen and Addie Caraher both with 9 to lead Lynchburg. They shot 7 for 10 in that first quarter. That's right, that's 70%. And in that second quarter, 6 for 15, 40%. They was 4 for 8 from beyond the arc. That's 50%. So some good shooting, as we talked about in the pregame, Chris. They didn't shoot it so good at Ripley. They're shooting it pretty good here.
Well, here's a dumb answer or dumb question for you for Ripley. What does Ripley need to do? Obviously they need to score more points.
Yeah.
How do they make that happen?
You know, they got that high-low a couple times between Foltz and Manning or Hackney and Manning, but they was either on the wrong side of the defender or just couldn't get the right angle to score. There was a couple times I thought Callie Foltz maybe just pivot to your right and just shoot it. You had the girl pinned, but I don't look for Lynchburg to come out of the zone. I'd say Lynchburg's going to stay right in that 2-3 zone and say, hey, if you can hit 3 or 4 threes, we'll see what happens, but otherwise we're staying in it.
And I think if you're Coach Littleton, you tell the girls, they don't come to you. You have to stay calm and don't let it get out of control. On the other hand, Lynchburg just needs to keep the foot on the gas, don't they?
Yeah, shoot good shots. You know, their shooting percentage is pretty good. They've had a lot of chances right at the rim. Caraher, 3 big threes. You know, that'll change any girl's game when girl drops 9, 3 for 3 from three-point land. But you're exactly right from a Ripley standpoint. There's not a 15-point shot.
No.
You got to get it 1 point at a time here.
Yeah, and what you see a lot from the other side is that Lynchburg has this comfortable lead. They kind of set back on offense especially and just kind of let up a little bit.
Yeah.
And what they don't want to do is that. And if they do that, that's going to let Ripley right back in this match. And we got a tight game again. So we'll see how they do that, see how each team reacts.
Kind of like in boxing, you know, go for the knockout blow here. Or do you let a team crawl back into this? You know, Ripley would love to get this thing to single digits before the fourth quarter.
Well, that'll wrap up the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. We'll take one short break, get you ready for second half action as we continue here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vince buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star games and the All-Star cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Hayslip up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
And we're underway back at Lynchburg Clay as Lynchburg will start the second half with the ball. Out there for the Lady Mustangs, Rocky and Ferguson, as well as Caraher, McLaughlin, and one other one. I assume it's McMullen. There she is. Yep.
And it looks like the starters for Ripley.
And there's a nice start right there for
Wilkins,
Ripley.
Manning, Tucker, and Hackney. Sorry about that, Chris.
That's okay. Ripley with the steal to start off the second half. That's a good job. They start with a stop. Now they have the ball. Wilkins has it out top, guarded by Ferguson. Gets it down to the corner, and we're blocked by a referee, but got the pass over there to Tucker. Now it's stolen away by Lynchburg. Not what Ripley wanted to do. Yeah, I can feel the frustration come from Coach Littleton over here.
Yes.
He's not happy with his team right now. Here goes McLaughlin in the paint, little left-handed hook shot, no good. Rebound goes to Fultz, and Ripley will get another shot here. Another chance to get a score.
I still like Addie Caraher's shoes out there. I think she's going to win my shoe award. The bright
with
purple.
the purple?
I do.
Yeah.
Them's been my favorite all year.
Yeah, those nice ones. Wilkins has it, gets it to Hackney. Now inside to Fultz. They look inside to Manning. Yep. Oh, and Manning can't finish, but right there to get the rebound is Hackney. Her putback is no good. Then Fultz gets it. Her putback is no good. They had 3 chances, point blank range, couldn't get it to fall.
Definitely where you want it to go, though, if you're Ripley.
And there's a shot by McMullen on the drive, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Ripley. Outside to Wilkins. Little head fake. Gets it back to Tucker. Now back to Wilkins. Wilkins will bring it back out. Now to Tucker for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Caraher. And she didn't see her teammate streaking out ahead of her, but she'll take it all the way in herself. Layup, no good. Rebound goes to Hackney. Nobody scored yet here in this third quarter. Already a full minute gone off the clock. And there's a shot by Tucker. It's no good. Rebound goes back to Caraher. Up ahead now to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will take a shot from the baseline. It's no good. Fultz gets the rebound. Gets it to her teammate Wilkins. Wilkins will bring it up across midcourt. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. The score remains 30-15. Ripley has had multiple chances here and cannot score here in the third quarter so far. and have not cut into that lead at halftime. Almost threw it away. Foltz to Hackney. Hackney will take a shot at the free throw line. It's no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Karen. Now she does see her teammate. That'll be Ferguson streaking out ahead. Layup is up and good. 32-15, 17-point advantage now for the Lady Mustangs.
Lily Ferguson with 6 points here. So we're going to have a timeout, Ripley.
That'll be, we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Shot just inside the free throw line. She hits it. Nice little floater there. Gets him back on the scoreboard. The Shack pregame report brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones. I'll come back to that. There's a steal by Taylor, and she takes it up and in. Excuse me, that's Lindsay Diatley. And a quick 4 points there for Ripley. That's what they needed, that little shot in the arm. Nice timeout, and there's an over and back. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, turnover for Lynchburg. A little mental error there by the Mustangs.
Yep, that's what you want if you're Ripley out of a timeout. You know, back-to-back scores, a turnover. That makes a coach look good coming out of a timeout.
Yeah. Usually it's one way or the other. Either it looks good after that timeout, or they come out with turnovers or fouls right after that. And that's the Brett Spencer theory of timeouts.
Yes.
In there for the game for the Lady Jays is Abby Taylor and, as I mentioned, Lindsay Diatley. Taking a break is Raquel Hackney and also is Callie Foltz. And there's a steal by Lynchburg. Nope, Hackney's in there. Who else is off the bench? Or that'd be Alyssa Tucker.
We're going to have a
nope,
foul
she's in there too.
On Raquel Hackney. That is going to be her second. Hackney, Manning, Taylor,
Wilkins
Foltz,
is the one that's on the bench.
Diatley, yeah. During that timeout, they snuck Lindsay Diatley in there on us, replacing Miss Wilkins.
Ball goes now to Jocelyn Rocky. Has it out on the wing, guarded by Hackney. Gets it inside. Ball stolen away. And I think there's going to be a foul against Lynchburg on that steal.
Yeah, that foul is going to be against Madison McMullen. That is going to be her second. Team's first here in the third quarter. Lindsay Diatley kind of come across the help side defense to create that steal. Lindsay Diatley's brought a little energy here to the game. Games like this, sometimes that's what you need. Somebody to bring a little energy.
The Shack pregame report brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville.
Nice play.
And I did it again. I started it, and they get on me. 32-21. That's a nice score there by Raquel Hackney on a backdoor cut. And there's a steal by Hackney. We're going to go the other way. Hackney takes it into the paint, lays it up and in. 32-23, and now it's a 9-point game.
And that gives Raquel Hackney 10 points to lead Ripley in the scoring.
And that timeout by Coach Littleton looks even better now. And there's a three from the corner, no good. Ball chased down. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lynchburg. Let me try this one more time. The Shack pregame report brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville and Peebles. Save a lot. Weekdays at 4:45 and just before we go courtside on game days. It took me 3 tries, but I finally got it out there. Taylor has it, gets it inside to Diatley, but it's stolen away by Ferguson. Goes outside to Rocky. Now we'll give it to McMullen. McMullen can't handle the pass, trips over her feet, and loses the ball. It'll be a turnover.
Checking in for Lynchburg is going to be Savannah Bell. She is going to replace Ava McLaughlin.
32-23 is your score. Lynchburg up by 9. This scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union, your tax professionals. 2 minutes, 55 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
You know, Chris, I mentioned Ripley would just like to maybe get it to single digits. Now, if you're a Ripley fan, this could be a big three. Oh,
and
boy.
It hits it. That's Raquel Hackney, 32-26. 6-point lead now for Lynchburg.
I was just getting ready to say, if you're a Ripley fan, you know, get it down into that 6-7 range going into the fourth quarter.
I don't want to hear it. My niece turns 6 this week, so she's all about 6-7 because that's what's coming next. And I don't understand a bit of it. A couple shots by Lynchburg don't fall, and it's going to be rebounded by Ripley, and we're going to get this down maybe even to a one-possession game. 32-26 is the score. Ripley trailing by 6. Tucker has it, gets it outside to Hackney. Hackney goes back into Tucker. Tucker turnaround jumper, good. No, it's in and out. Wow, that was in.
That whole ball hit the net and come out. Wow.
I did not expect that one, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ripley. It'll be Lynchburg ball. 2 minutes now remaining here in the third quarter. Up ahead to Ferguson. Now they got to get it up to McMullen. McMullen floater in the lane's no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound, but it's stolen away by Tucker, and she holds on, gets held onto by McMullen.
That foul is going to be against Madison McMullen. She is going to be replaced by Ava McLaughlin, and that is going to be Madison McMullen's third foul.
Lynchburg takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
With an 11-2 run to close this back to a 6-point lead. And Lynchburg has called a timeout in response. And we're going to go back the other way as we get back underway, or back in play, as Ripley has the ball. Hackney has it now. Out there with Manning and Taylor. Now they go inside to try to go inside to Tucker. Tucker takes a shot, can't hit it, but she gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
That foul is going to be charged against Savannah Bell. That is going to be her second. That's going to send Alyssa Tucker to the free throw line.
Tucker's first free throw is up and good. Make it 32-27. Out there completing the 5 for the Jays is Lindsay Dialli. Second free throw is no good. Rebound chased down by Tucker. Nice job there. Gets it ahead to Taylor, and Taylor throws it away. But there to steal it is Raquel Hackney. She lays it up and in. 32-29. It's a 3-point lead.
Miss Raquel Hackney with 15 points. She's found another gear here in this third quarter.
And Coach Lewis is going to take another timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back to Lynchburg Clay High School. The score now 32-29. Ryan, I lost track of the lead or the run. Is it
Yeah, we would be
14?
We was 11-2. Yeah, 14-2 run now.
Yeah,
for
Ripley
the
has come
Lady
back. And I guess that makes you and I look pretty good. We talked about that at the halftime show, like what does each team need to do? And Ripley's done what they've done, and we said Lynchburg can't let up, and they've let up, and that's where we are.
Yeah, maybe they turned the radio on in there and was listening to us during the half. What do you think?
Lynchburg has the ball now. The score is 32-29. A minute 15 left here in the third quarter. Drive by Ferguson, and she takes to the hole but can't. It doesn't fall, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
That foul is going to be charged against Lindsay Diatley. That is going to be her first, the 5'5" junior. Lindsay's brought some good energy here in this third quarter to her teammates.
First free throw for Ferguson is no good. Coming back in the game is Madison McMullen. She'll replace Ava McLaughlin.
That is Lynchburg's first free throw attempt on the game too, Chris. This will be the second one.
It's no good as well. Rebound goes to Manning. She gets it up ahead to Hackney. Hackney will take it, and she'll pull it back. Doesn't have the numbers. Now gets it to Manning. Manning drives in. She gets blocked by McMullen, but they're going to say it's a foul. That'll send Manning to the line.
That foul is going to be against Madison McMullen, who had just checked back in with 3 fouls. That's going to be her fourth.
Crowd didn't like that call, did they?
No, the officials in the crowd did not like it.
Manning's at the free throw line again. First free throw is short. 32-29 is the score. Just a minute and 2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. After the final buzzer, we'll wrap the game up with stats, comments, behind the mic, and much more in the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. Missed both free throws. Rebound goes to Lynchburg, and we have a foul and a rebound.
That foul is going to be charged against Raquel Hackney. That is going to be her third. Something to keep an eye on as he quickly substitutes Miss Wilkins back in for her. Probably don't want to see her get a fourth here as they're playing defense. Less than a minute to go.
Yeah, full court pressure here as they get it up ahead. Lynchburg beats the press. Now they get it outside to Ferguson. Almost threw it away, but gets it back, gets it to Carraher down the corner. Carraher on the baseline. Shots up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll stay Lynchburg ball.
Checking back in is Ava McLaughlin. She is going to replace Madison McMullen with those 4 fouls. Both coaches sending their better offensive players here on this game to the bench, protecting them a little bit.
Not coincidentally that the Lynchburg Lady Mustangs have stopped scoring. So has Miss Carraher. She has gone quiet here in this third quarter. 35 seconds on the clock. Savannah Bell with the ball out top. Gets it to Carraher. Goes down in the corner to Rocky. 25 seconds now. Inside to McLaughlin. McLaughlin up and under is no good. Rebound. Gets her on rebound. Puts it back. No good. Rebound goes to Manning. Now to Wilkins. Wilkins able to recover. 12 seconds on the clock. Gets it across midcourt. 8 seconds on the clock. Now to Manning. Manning will take a 3. No good. Rebound. Lynchburg. 2 seconds on the clock. She's not going to get a shot off. And that's how we'll end the third quarter. The score, 32-29. Good quarter for Ripley. We'll come back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to Lynchburg here as we are ready for fourth quarter action as Ripley will start the quarter with the ball. Out there for the Lady Jays, Abby Taylor, Jenna Wilkins, Brooklyn Manning, Raquel Hackney, and Alyssa Tucker. Ferguson, Carraher, McLaughlin, Savannah Bell, and Jocelyn Rocky. And there's a three from the wing. It's no good. I think that was Hackney with the try. They get their own rebound. Wilkins has it now. Has it to Manning. Now cross court to Taylor. Taylor will try a three. It's up and it's good. And we're tied up.
Abby Taylor with big three. Give her 5 points.
32-32, and we are right back where we started. Tie ball game.
Took a long time to get back to this if you're a Ripley fan, but this is where you wanted to get. Now, if you're Lynchburg, what do? Settle down, get a good look. We continue to see the zone by Ripley.
That is a 17-2 run by Ripley to tie this back up at 32. They had a 15-point lead at halftime.
Some shooting woes in that third quarter. Lynchburg was 1 for 15 from the field.
Ferguson has it, kicks it out to Savannah Bell. Savannah Bell with a floater. It's no good. Rebound goes to Ripley, and Ripley has a chance to retake the lead for the first time since the first quarter.
Nice jump stop by Savannah Bell. Good look, just unable to get that thing to roll in down there.
I think we got a problem with that rim down there. I think that's the one that Ripley struggled with in the first half, and now Lynchburg struggled in the second.
Since the first quarter, that rim has not been kind to either team. Little high-low action right to Manning.
Oh, a block, attempted block by Jocelyn Rocky. It's going to be a foul instead of a block. That will send Manning to the line to shoot two.
That foul is going to be charged against Jocelyn. That is her first for the senior playing in her final home game. Although she gets a tournament game here, so this will be good for her.
First free throw is good, make it 33-32. Ripley retakes the lead. One outstanding athlete will enjoy some Snappy Pizza. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, brought to you by Snappy's in Seaman, West Union, and Maysville. And she hits the second free throw, make it 34-32. Ferguson has it on the wing. She takes it up the left-hand side. Shot does not fall. Rebound goes to Hackney. Hackney needs help. Gets it from Wilkins. Wilkins gets it down. Gets it across mid. Wilkins almost loses it. Gets her own ball back.
Ferguson
there gets that steal. That's a nice job there.
Up the intensity. Yeah, Chris, definitely.
And look at that. Wilkins steals it right back. That's two defensive efforts right there. Nice job. Long pass down, a little aggressive by Taylor. It goes over the head of her teammates. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, Ripley.
Yeah, that last offensive play, Savannah Bell had a nice drive, just wouldn't roll in. But she's definitely seems like she's starting to pick it up defensively a little bit, trying to get her team back in this thing here a little bit.
Ferguson with the ball, gets it across midcourt, gets through the defenders, takes it up, left or right-hand layup is up and in.
Lily Ferguson give her points 8.
And we're tied again, 34 apiece. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Taylor has it outside, now gets it to Hackney. Hackney takes down the baseline. Jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Manning. Manning's putback is no good. Rebound controlled by Hackney. Her shot is up and in. 36-34 Ripley.
Raquel Hackney doing some work on the glass. Give her 17.
Down in the corner is McLaughlin. She loses it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ripley.
If I'm doing my math right from what we heard, Miss Hackney is 3 away from a pretty big milestone.
Ball went out of bounds. Last touch by Ripley. It'll be Lynchburg ball as they reset their offense now as McLaughlin has it out top. Now she gives it up to Ferguson. Ferguson drives into the paint, through all the defenders, not touched, but finally at the rim, she does get touched. And I think did they call it a foul?
We did. We're going to send her to the free throw line on the 2-point shot attempt. That foul is going to be on number 24, Brooklyn Manning. It's going to be Brooklyn's first foul. That is going to send Lily to the free throw line. Lily shooting 61% on the year.
First one is good, make it 36-35. She's getting ready for her second free throw now. A couple prep dribbles. Shots up and rolls in. Tie ball game.
That's 4 straight points for Lily Ferguson. She's definitely picking up a pace here a little bit.
Hackney has it now, gets it inside to Manning. Manning, it's shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Hackney. Hackney goes back outside. I'm sorry, that was not Manning, that was Tucker. Her shot from the free throw line is no good as well.
Nice strong rebound there for Savannah Bell.
Savannah Bell now takes it all the way down. Nice pump fake, gets the defender
coast to coast.
And Lynchburg retakes the lead, 38-36. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in regulation. Wilkins has it. Ball's popped out from behind by Ferguson, goes out of bounds, last touch by Lynchburg.
This little run definitely been sparked a little bit by Lily Ferguson, I think, out there, Chris. She's definitely brought some energy, some intensity.
So, Ryan, the first quarter was a lot of back and forth. Second quarter was all Lynchburg. Third quarter is all Ripley. And the fourth quarter is now back and forth.
Yes.
So this is a weird game of mirror images here, I think. Ferguson takes it all the way up and in. And now it's a 4-point lead, 40-36. And Wilkins commits the turnover. Unfortunate, unforced error there, and Lynchburg gets the ball back here.
Callie Foltz is going to check back in the game for Miss Wilkins. You know, we mentioned at the beginning of the game who would have the best legs and the best energy. You're starting to see maybe a turnover here or there, maybe some fatigue settling in.
Do you think Ripley burned a lot of energy trying to get the comeback that they might run out of gas here?
It took a lot to get back.
Yeah.
Big third quarter by Hackney. Oh, we got a turnover. Abby Taylor heading down the court.
She takes it herself and does not finish, but she'll go to the free throw line to get those 2 shots. Nice job there by Lily Ferguson to try to draw the foul, but couldn't get it committed, and she'll commit the foul.
Yeah, Abby Taylor going to go to the free throw line. Abby's 63% on the season.
Draw the charge, I meant to say.
Good hustle for her to get back to try to take that.
Yeah. First free throw for Abby is no good. 3 minutes, 43 seconds remaining here in regulation. The score is 40-36. Lynchburg leading this scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partners. And now it's 40-37 as Taylor hits the second of the free throws. Up ahead, and it's stolen by Manning. She gets it up ahead to Hackney, and it's too much of a pass. Wow. That's a couple times that they've done that. Gotten a little too overzealous on the pass. It's up ahead of the offensive teammate, and it goes out of bounds.
Ripley continues to play a little bit of three-quarter court zone pressure, not really trapping, just trying to.
40-37 is the score. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Lynchburg finally gets it across midcourt. Get it ahead to Bell. Bell takes it into the paint. No good, and she draws a foul.
Nice little up and under move. That foul is going to be charged against Callie Foltz. That is going to be her first foul. That is going to send Savannah Bell to the free throw line.
Attention, all Shack senior student athletes, make sure to fill out your application for the 2026 C103 scholarship. Regardless of what the sports you play, you can win one of several $1,000 scholarships.
Madison McMullen is going to check back in for Addie Caraher as Savannah Bell looks to connect on her second free throw.
First one was good, make it 41-37.
Bell and Ferguson both with all the scoring here in the fourth quarter for Lynchburg.
Second free throw is off the mark. Rebound goes to Abby Taylor. She'll bring it up herself. Gets it to Manning now. Cross-court pass to Tucker. Now to Taylor for 3 straight away. It's short. Rebound there is Hackney. Layup, no good. Ball out of bounds. A last touch by Callie Foltz. It'll be Lynchburg ball. Hackney got the nice rebound, but kind of forced that shot up. She didn't have good position. Probably could have been better withdrawing it and getting it back out to a teammate.
Get another look.
Ferguson has it now. It's stolen away by Ripley. Hackney with the ball, gets it up ahead to Manning. Manning drives down into the paint. Floater, good.
Nice little runner by Brooklyn Manning.
Ripley will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Love never looks so good. This Valentine's Day, treat your special someone to a delicious heart-shaped surprise from Snappy. Get a one-topping heart-shaped pizza and a small Cinnabread for just $14.99. Perfect for sharing the love and the pizza. Hurry in, this sweet deal is only available this week. So whether you're celebrating with a date, friends, or family, make it a Valentine's to remember. Order on the app or at snappytomato.com. It'll be love at first bite. Limited time offer. See store for details.
Welcome back to Lynchburg Clay. During the timeout, Ryan, we had a special announcement there.
Yes, we did have a special moment. A lot of people think about scoring, and the young ladies, she might have two special announcements, but Raquel Hackney with her 500th career rebound at Ripley. Congratulations, Raquel, 500 rebounds. Pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Pretty
and even
impressive.
if she doesn't get the other one tonight, we're considering 1,000 points. That's a really good high school career that she's put together down at Ripley with nearly 1,000 points and 500 rebounds.
Yep, that definitely leave her mark on that program. She's been very talented through the years as her teammate Brooklyn Manning gives her a little hug and congratulations.
Yep, Manning scored her 1,000th point earlier this season against Fayetteville. That was just maybe a week or two ago.
Yep, Raquel needs 3 to match that here.
McMullen has it, gets it up ahead to Bell. Bell takes it into the paint. Now kicks it outside to McLaughlin for a long 2. It's no good. Rebound goes to Bell. Nice backdoor pass to McMullen. McMullen can't finish. Hackney gets the ball. Rebound number 501 as she gets it up ahead to Tucker. Tucker takes a 3 and hits it.
Tucker ties it up.
No, Ripley takes the lead, 42 or 30 or 41. Now Rocky has it. Double team, gets it around those and finds her open teammate. Yeah. And McMullen finishes. It's 43-42 Lynchburg Clay.
Madison McMullen with 11 points. If you remember, she had a strong first quarter with 7. She's got 11 on the night.
That was a really nice look from Rocky from way outside. And Taylor hits a 3.
Whoa!
Wow. 45-43. Ripley leads now. Taylor with a huge 3. That's her second big 3, I think, of this fourth quarter, isn't it?
Yes, give Abby 8 points.
Rocky takes it all the way down, misses the layup, rebounds on the ground. Now is to Ferguson, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Ripley.
They're laying it all out on the line, Chris. They're hustling after every loose ball. Addie Carher is going to check back into the game for Lynchburg. She's going to replace Ava McLaughlin.
Both of these squads are going to sleep well tonight. In fact, Ripley might not make it out of the parking lot before they fall asleep on the bus. They are going to be wore out, these two teams going at it tonight. McMullen's shot's no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and we're tied again at 45. That is the 7th tie of this ball game between these two squads. 45 apiece, a minute 15 remaining. Another 3 from Taylor is off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll be Lynchburg ball. Shot looked good, just did not fall.
That's one of them. If you're a coach, you're kind of like, maybe we could have got a better shot, but on the flip side, young lady, you just hit one. Why not hit another one?
It's good if you hit it. If it's bad, if you miss it, I didn't like the shot.
It's one of them love-hate relationship shots.
And it's going to be stolen. No, it isn't. Ferguson comes up with a loose ball. She takes it up and in.
Nice spin move. Lily Ferguson. Give her 14 on the night. 14 for Lily Ferguson.
50 seconds on the clock now. 47-45, and Lynchburg forces a turnover. Stolen away. That'll be Jocelyn Rocky. 43 seconds now. Now to Bell, now to the corner to Carher. Now back out top to Bell.
Ripley's got a couple fouls to give. They're going to have to get after him there a little bit.
30 seconds as Hackney finally commits the foul to stop the clock.
That's not who you wanted to foul if you're a Ripley fan. That's Raquel's 4th foul. Replacing her is going to be Callie Foltz. She's going to check back in. We're going to have a timeout, Lynchburg.
All right, we'll take one more timeout as well as we come back with 30 seconds on the clock. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
30 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. The score is 47-45. Lynchburg has the ball. Lynchburg has committed 2 fouls. Ripley has committed 3. Each team has 2 timeouts left. I'm going to go ahead and guess that they each have a 30-second left because they haven't called too many of them. But 2 timeouts apiece regardless. Again, Ripley has only committed 3, and Lynchburg has only committed 2 here in this fourth quarter. So we're a ways away from being in the bonus. 47-45. Lynchburg's going to take the ball out there, right there in front of their bench.
And if you're Ripley, I'm sure you're like, go for the steal real quick and then get a foul.
Yeah.
You know, shooting free throw percentage right now for Lynchburg on the season is 59%. So put a little pressure on them.
That'll work to their advantage. They don't go after the ball, and instead, and that's a little rough foul by Foltz there. Borderline intentional foul that she's lucky they didn't call.
That foul is going to be charged against Callie Foltz. That's just her second. Ball is going to be taken out of bounds again. Now we're going to shoot on the next foul.
Yep.
Replacing Callie Foltz will be Lindsay Diatley.
I don't think, and I don't want to say that I don't think Callie meant anything bad. I think she just got to let it get away from her. She tried to chase her from behind.
I agree.
And pulled her back on by the. And McMullen hits the deck again, and this time there will be free throws.
That foul is going to be charged against Lindsay Diatley. That's going to be her second. That is going to send Madison McMullen to the free throw line. Madison's got 13 points on the night. Madison is a 56% free throw shooter.
23.9 seconds remaining on the clock. First free throw is up, and it rolls in. Gets the shooter's bounce.
Raquel Hackney and Callie Foltz are going to check back in for Ripley as Madison McMullen looks for her 15th point here. Still just a 1-possession game right now. This is a big one for Madison.
It's off the mark, and we're going to go the other way with Ripley getting the rebound. Here comes Ripley. Taylor has it now, gets across midcourt, and we have a push by Lynchburg.
Like that could be a costly one. That looks like it could go against Madison McMullen. It is. That is going to be her 5th foul. So Madison's going to foul out with 14 points. Young lady's had a nice night. She's going to be replaced by Ava McLaughlin. We're going to have a timeout, Chris.
It's a 30-second. We'll just stay right here, and we'll keep you going here on the air. 18.3 seconds to go. 48-45 is the score. Ripley trails by 3 with the ball. And Ryan, who do you want right now to get the ball to shoot?
You know, this is one of them things. Are you going for 3 or are you going to the hold a quick 2 and then force them to make free throws again?
I think if it's me, if you got a 3, you got to take it.
Yes.
If you got a good look, take it. But don't force it, and you don't have to rush it either. That's one thing. I mean, they got time to set something up if they're just going to go for that last shot. But
now I got to ask you this. Lynchburg's got a foul to give.
Yeah.
So you're not shooting, so you can go for the steal. You know, maybe you commit a foul.
Yeah.
But then do you commit the second foul
to stop it? Yeah.
Keep them from tying it.
Yeah.
Now, I've always said I'm fouling a team. I'm not letting them hit a 3 to tie it, gain momentum, go to overtime. And I'm going to make them make 2 free throws.
And if you're Ripley, do you anticipate that foul so you try to chuck up a 3 and get 3 free throws?
Yes. But definitely Lynchburg's got a foul to give here, so you definitely want to get after him.
Taylor has it, 17 seconds on the clock. Now to Tucker. Now to Taylor. Now to Hackney. Hackney has it. She throws up a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound gets chased down, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, they was definitely going for the 3.
Yep.
Not a bad look from Raquel. We're going to have some substitutions checking back in. Diatley and Wilkins is going to check back in, obviously try to give up a quick foul.
4.4 seconds on the clock. And
if you're Ripley, I don't even let them inbound. I foul right now.
Yeah, they didn't do it, and they didn't stop the clock
either.
They
didn't foul quick enough. They're not going to get a foul.
And that'll be the final. Lynchburg comes out with the win, 48-45. And nice job by both teams. Really good job by Ripley to come back and get even closer to this matter after being down by 15 at halftime. We'll take one short break. We'll come back and talk to one of these players from Lynchburg, and we'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
Do your parents know?
No, let's hope they don't find out.
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
The final score is 48-45. Lynchburg victorious, and not despite a valiant effort and a comeback manner by Ripley. Ripley outscored Lynchburg in that third quarter 14-2. It was eventually, I think, a 17-2 run before Lynchburg finally got back on their feet and really just did a good job of keeping things under control. We are awaiting a couple players from Lynchburg, and I believe we're going to talk to their two seniors tonight. And eventually we'll talk to Coach Whitney Lewis as well. But back to the game, 15-11 was the first quarter score. Lynchburg led by 4. They outscored Ripley in that second quarter 15-4 to increase their lead to 15 points. It was 30-15 at halftime. Then, as I mentioned, Ripley went on a nice run in that third quarter, a 14-2 outscoring advantage there in that third quarter to cut the lead to 3. And then they tied it up right off the bat in that fourth quarter. And it was tied 4 more times in that fourth quarter. Went back and forth a lot. Ripley had the lead on 4 or 5 different occasions. Lynchburg retook the lead a couple times as well, eventually retaking the lead after the last tie at 45 apiece on some good free throws and some good shooting and some good decision making. Joining me now will be some players, and we'll get them mic'd up here, and we'll see who wants to go first. It's going to be Ava McLaughlin, and she's going to be joining us first. And if you can do me a favor, Ava, if you don't mind turning around, our cameras are across the way, and we're going to talk to each other, but you talk to the cameras, okay? Ava McLaughlin. So congratulations on a big victory tonight. How did that go for you guys?
It went very well. Me and Jocelyn were looking forward to that win for senior night, and we got it.
And you guys went out to a nice early lead in that first half, but then Ripley did a good job coming back in that second half. What did you guys do to get it back under control after they did that run in the third quarter? How did you guys get the lead back?
We had to gather together and stay under control the whole time.
Coach say to you guys at halftime when you had that 15-point lead, what did Coach say, are we going to keep our foot on the gas? Are we going to let up? What are we going to do?
Yeah, she was like, we know they're going to come out in the second half ready to come back at us, and Raquel's going to try to get her 1,000, but we got to keep her under it and not let them get that fire.
So is that something you guys look to do, is make sure she did not get that 1,000-point tonight on your home floor?
Well, yes. I don't know if Whitney won't like me, but she wanted us to not get her 1,000 so we didn't have to run.
Well, you did your job there. So
thank you.
So you got a nice draw there in the tournament where you get a home matchup. Is that your first home tournament game in your high school career?
Yes. Well, I believe we got one our freshman year maybe. But, yeah, my first one.
All right. Well, that'll be great. We'll get to see you guys Monday night in your home tournament game against Paint Valley. Look forward to seeing what you guys got there.
Yes.
Congratulations, Ava McLaughlin, on a great career here at Lynchburg, and good luck as you go on after your high school career.
Thank you so much.
If you can do me a favor and hand the mic to your teammate there.
Okay.
Thank you. Joining me now will be the other senior on this Lynchburg Clay squad. And if you can do me a favor, Jocelyn, as she did, face the camera over there. Appreciate it. This is number 4, Jocelyn Rocky. Jocelyn, congratulations on a big win over Ripley tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, we really wanted it, and we knew what we had to do to get it.
And I asked your teammate, and she was filling me in. What was it that was said? You guys opened up to a nice lead at halftime, and then Ripley was able to come back. What did you guys say in the huddles? What did you guys say during timeouts that stopped that run and got you back on track?
Yeah, I think it was after third quarter when, we scored 2 points in the third quarter. And, Coach was right when she said that's just unacceptable. So we knew what we had to do. We knew we had to come out 1,000 times better in fourth quarter. And I think everyone just really wanted it for us seniors, and I think that's what got us the win in the end.
Well, Ava brought it up, and I asked her, it was kind of a point of pride for the team not to allow Miss Hackney to score her 1,000 points. Was that something you guys were proud of tonight?
Yes. I mean, she got close, but we knew she was a good player, and she really wanted it, and we made it a personal goal to make sure she didn't get it when we're on the floor.
Little in conference rivalry there between two teams. So congratulations, Ava and or Jocelyn. Excuse me, I apologize. And you got a home matchup coming up Monday night against Paint Valley. Have you looked at them yet? Have you had a chance to watch any film, or is that going to be this weekend?
That's going to be this weekend. We have a quick turnaround, and we really wanted this game, so scouting and stuff will start tomorrow for our tournaments.
Well, good luck on your tournament match, and we wish you the best as you go forward, as you complete your senior year, and good luck with what's next for you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations. That was Jocelyn Rocky and Ava McLaughlin. We will take one short break, and hopefully we'll get to talk. Yeah, Coach Lewis is out here, and she'll join us on the ACRMC Coaches Comment Show right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vance buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star games and the All-Star cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Hayslip up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Welcome back to the Willie & Son Trucking Postgame Show. Joining me now on the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show is Coach Whitney Lewis. Coach, that was up and down. What do you do? What do you say?
You know, that was a great game. It's the last game of the regular season, I think, for both teams. And so I think we were both coming out just to kind of give it our all. It's a special night for us. We've got senior night. We honored our 2 seniors that have given a lot to our program for 4 years, and I'm so happy that we were able to get a win. A well-deserved and just a hard-fought battle and a hard-fought win. And anytime that you can do that and send your seniors out the last regular season on your floor is a special moment.
So Ripley got you the first time around by, I think, 11, and so you knew what was coming from them. What was it about Ripley? What is it that's tough about Ripley that made this game so difficult?
You know, Ripley's got some really good scorers. You know, they're hard to kind of beat when they're shooting well, and when we went down there, they executed well on both sides of the basketball. We didn't really play our best game, but at this time in the season, I mean, it's the last game. Everybody knows everything about everybody. There's no secrets or special things that are coming out, and it was, like you said, just a hard-fought game. What did we say? The second quarter, we played really well. I think we outscored them 15-4, and then the third quarter, they outscored us 14-2. So that just goes to show you that you know, you're just battling, and you're just so happy for our kids and really proud of how we fought through that when they came back. You know, when you go up on a team with 15 points, you tend to get complacent, and we did that in the third quarter. You can tell by the score difference, but came back in the fourth and really fought and wanted to win that game.
One of your key players that came off the bench for you, I think that did a great job keeping you under control, was Savannah Bell. She did a really good job for you tonight.
Yeah, she scored a really important pivotal point there. I think it was in the fourth quarter where she kind of drove in the lane, just hesitated, and everybody else left, and she was able to make a shot. And that was really, those moments we talk about in practice, like you got to score in this moment to kind of stop that run or stop that momentum. And we fought that in the third quarter, but was able to get some of those moments there in the fourth.
And then you got your starters that just did, I think, a great job. Lily Ferguson does a great job as your point guard. And then McMullen, I thought, did a nice job underneath and having to battle those three big players from Ripley.
Yeah, Lily came out and, she can get things started for us and her on the defensive side of the basketball. And you kind of seen that a little bit there in that second half. Turn up that defensive intensity and make some easy points. And then Madison just kind of, she protects the paint for us. She had some nice moves. And some finishes at the basket tonight that really helped us out. And, collectively, like I said, I'm really proud of our kids for the fight and for the win for our two seniors.
Well, coming up next, you got a home match, which is nice for you guys to get a home match here to finish out the season for your seniors. Get them one last home game against Paint Valley. You haven't had a chance to look at them yet. That's going to be this weekend, isn't it?
We play them on Monday. It's here. And then, we wanted to make sure that we finished out the regular season, finished it out strong. And then we'll start preparation for that tournament game on Monday. And at that point, it's win or go home. And so that's going to make everything a little bit more important and a little bit more just intense in the way that we prepare and then play.
And I assume you haven't had a chance really to look into them just yet, right?
They kind of match up with us fairly well. I think our records are very comparable. And so we're looking forward to the matchup on Monday.
Well, we'll be back here on Monday night to see that game for you, and we'll talk to you after the game one way or the other, but hopefully it's in a winning situation and get you moving on to the next round.
I hope so, too. Thanks, Chris.
Congratulations, Whitney.
Thank you.
That was Coach Whitney Lewis joining us on the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coach's Comments Show, and coming back in now will be Mr. Ryan Dotson, and we'll get some stats, get you the player of the game, and wrap this up for the night. Ryan, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Ryan, go for it.
Let's talk about the Ripley Lady Jays, who come out on the short end in a 48-45 final. The shooting woes really in that first half started in that second quarter. They was 1 for 11 from the field, 0 for 7 from 3 in that second quarter, which led to the big halftime deficit. And Chris, as you had mentioned in that third quarter, Ripley dug hard. They was 6 for 14 for 43%. They had cut that lead down to, I believe, 2 or 3 going into that fourth quarter. But as you mentioned, was there enough energy and enough legs to capitalize in that fourth and final quarter? They finally run out of gas a little bit, did Ripley. They was 5 for 9, 2 for 5 in that fourth quarter. So for the game, they was 4 for 19 from beyond the arc, 21%. And they was 17 at 46 for 31% from the field. They was 6 for 10 from the free throw line at 60%. Some individual scoring. Lindsay Yatley brought some big energy into that third quarter. She finished tonight with 2 points. Callie Foltz, she finished with 2 points tonight. Abby Taylor, big fourth quarter tonight. She tried to get him back in it, hit a big 3 to tie it. She finished tonight with 9 points. Young lady averages 3 a game. Brooklyn Manning, she finished with 9 points. She was 4 for 6 from her free throw line. Alyssa Tucker, she had 6 points tonight. And rounding out the scoring for Ripley, she had 17. We might give her a little bit of kudos. She had her 500th career rebound tonight. The young lady is 3 points away from 1,000, is Raquel Hackney. Turnovers, 19 team turnovers for Ripley. They finished up with 45 points. Let's talk about the victorious Lynchburg Lady Mustangs here on senior night. As we mentioned in that second quarter, it was Ripley on the rim to our right. In the third quarter, the rim to our right was unkind to the home team. They was 0 for 3 in that third quarter. From 3, they was 1 for 15 in that third quarter at 6%. That let Ripley get right back into this game, into that fourth and final quarter. But in that fourth and final quarter, Lynchburg found the scoring. They was 6 for 11, 54%, 7 for 26 in the second half at 27%. So for the game, Lynchburg was 20 for 51, 39%, and they was 4 for 11 at 36% from beyond the arc. From the free throw line, Lynchburg was 4 for 8 at 50%. Some individual scoring, Savannah Bell, she finished with 3 points. All of those points was in the fourth quarter. I thought Savannah stepped up big. Her energy and Lily Ferguson's energy, the guards took over a little bit there in the fourth quarter as Ripley was running out of gas. Jocelyn Rocky, the senior, she finished tonight with 4 points. Ava McLaughlin, the senior, she finished tonight with 4 points. Madison McMullen, she finished with 14 points tonight. Addie Kerher, she had 9, all from 3, all in the first half. Couldn't get it going in the second half. And I forgot to mention Miss Lily Ferguson. She also had 14 points. So 14 for Ferguson, 14 for Madison McMullen, 9 for Kerher. Almost had 3 in double digits. That rounds out the scoring. The turnovers, they had 8 in the first half, 8 in the second half, 16 turnovers.
All right, one last thing to do, and that would be to name the Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, brought to you by Snappy's in West Union, Seaman, and Maysville. And that would be, who would that be there, Ryan?
You know, you could go a lot of different ways here. I mean, I really thought Savannah Bell, Lily Ferguson to start that fourth quarter. You know, they seen that lead just dwindle away. And that's hard to come back from. When you're up 15-16, you know, what are you going to do? And I mentioned on air there a couple times, Lily Ferguson reached back and grabbed another gear. And Savannah Bell had 3 big points, but don't take away the 5 points scored by Madison McMullen in that fourth and final quarter. One of those was a big-time free throw down the stretch. The young lady got a good start. She had 6 in the first quarter. She finished the night with 14 points, and she played into some foul trouble. She actually eventually did foul out tonight. Yeah. So she played under some foul trouble there. Coach did a good job keeping her in the game, making her some value. But Madison McMullen is your Snappy Pizza Player of the Game.
Not often we give a Player of the Game to the player that fouled out, but good job.
Yes.
Congratulations,
yes.
Madison McMullen. Congratulations, Coach Lewis and the Lady Mustangs on a victory tonight over the Ripley Lady Jays by a score of 48-45. That'll wrap it up here from Lynchburg High School as we close out the regular season for the girls. We'll be back with tournament action for the girls next week, boys action this weekend. On behalf of Sarah Rigdon back at the studio, thank you for the production. Brandon Rigdon on the TV side of it. On behalf of Ryan Dotson, this has been Chris Blanton. Thanking you for joining us tonight and listening and following along. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.